Hi, you guys. I am showing you what your review activity is for today, Friday, or it's your Wednesday activity, depending on what day. But anywho, this is your activity today. It's reviewing what we've been doing in chapter 2. We're working with bases and exponents, okay? So I'm going to go through a couple of these. Some of the more challenging ones are at the bottom, and I'm just going to explain what you're doing. So you're going to complete the table and you need to fill in all the blanks. So let's look at one of them. The number is 2 to the third power. Remember, the base is the number 2. The exponent is this little number up here, which is the number that tells us how many times to multiply it. 2 to the third power is 2 times 2 times 2. Then they want you to solve it. That's what standard notation is. So what does this equal? 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. So that's exactly how we fill this out. So let's see. I will go ahead and do the number 3, and then I'll do one down here that's really blank just to help you out. Okay, 3 to the second power. 3 is the base. 2 is the exponent. They filled that in. Now, if it's 3 to the second power, that would be 3 times 3. And then I solve it, and that equals 9, which they have for me. I want you to try this one on your own. Let's see. What if I had a base that was a 6 and an exponent that was a 2? That would be 6 to the second power. So I want you to write down the expanded notation and solve it. Let's go down to here. I have a 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9 times 9. Holy moly. Okay, so we're working backwards. Let's see. How many 9s are there? That'll give us the exponent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 9s. So how do we write that? 9 to the 6th power. And then I want you guys to solve what that is over here. If you need to use a calculator, that's fine for this activity because that's a really big number. But if you multiply this out, it would be 9 times 9 plus 9 times 9 plus 9 times 9. And then solve it. What does that equal? Okay. Okay, let me go down to one down here. These ones are a little bit trickier, okay? So they give me an exponent, and then they give me the answer. So something is multiplied 3 times, and it gives me 27. Now notice that, remember, it has to be a repeated number. So let's see, 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3, oh, it's 3. It's 3. So if I go 3 times 3 times 3, that gives me 27. Because 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 3 is 27. So look at that. I just figured out the expanded notation. The exponent was 3, and the base was 3. And so my answer was 3 to the third power. See how I did that backwards? So look at 7 and 2. They give you the base, but you need to figure out how many times you need to multiply 7 by itself to get 49. How many times do you need to multiply 2 by itself to get 16? Okay, and on this one, it's 10 to the third. So you have your base, your exponent, write it out and solve. Okay, so this is going to take some time. Make sure you do your work on the back if you need room. And I hope you guys have fun reviewing how to do base and exponents. Okay, you guys, talk to you later.